Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will discuss about lion versus lion. I mean African lion versus Asiatic lion. Who is more stronger? And who would win if they both fight face to face? And I also mention about the differences between African lion versus Asiatic lion. The African lions have been admired throughout history for as symbols of courage, strength, and dignity. These iconic animals have powerful bodies in the cat family. Nearly all wild lions live in sub-Saharan Africa, but one small population of Asiatic lions exists in India's Gir forest. The Asiatic lion was also known as the Indian lion and the Persian lion. The Asiatic lion, a subspecies that split from African lions around 1 lakh years ago, once prowled across Asia and the Middle East. Sadly, these lions were hunted nearly to extinction. The first scientific description of the Asiatic lion was published in 1826 by the Austrian zoologist Johann N. Meyer, who named it Felis leu persicus. Asiatic lions and African lions are subspecies of the same species. Size and weight. The average male African lions can weigh up to 190 to 225 kilograms. They stand 4 feet tall at the shoulders and 10.5 feet long from head to tail. On the other hand, the average male Asiatic lions can weigh up to 165 to 190 kg. They stand 3.5 feet tall at the shoulders and 10 feet long from head to tail. That means, in terms of size and weight, the African lions are much larger than Asiatic lions. Habitat. The African lion can only be found today in parts of sub-Saharan Africa. These lions mainly stick to the grasslands, scrub, or open savanna where they can more easily hunt their prey. The Asiatic lion is surviving today only in India. Since the turn of the 20th century, its range is restricted only to the Gir National Park, Gujarat in India. Physical structures. The main physical differences between African and Asiatic lion is that you can find skin fold on the belly in case of Asiatic lion, but in African lions, there is not any skin fold on the belly. In the Asiatic lion, tail tufts is more longer than any African lion. Mane. Friends, the beauty and elegance of any lion is definitely defined by its mane. In fact, larger the mane of a lion, the more he is respected and feared by other lions. In terms of mane size, there is no match for the African lions. Due to its larger mane, the African lion looks more majestic than Asiatic lion, whereas the mane of Asiatic lion is small and less dense. Pride and sociability. Talking about pride size and social structures, the African lions stay in large pride that consisting about 15 to 40 members. On the other hand, Asiatic lions stay in very small prides of only 7 to 10 members. Prey and competitors. Talking about prey base, the African lions hunt more dangerous animals such as cap buffalo, wildebeest, zebra, and occasionally they also hunt giraffe, hippos, and elephants. And the African lions compete with hyenas, wild dogs, leopard, crocodiles. On the other hand, Asiatic lion generally hunt cheetal, sambar, cattle and nilgai, etc. And I don't think that the Asiatic lion are ever compete against a big predators. So here I would give more points to African lion than Asiatic lions. Bite force. The adult male African lion can deliver 950 pounds per square inch of force in a single bite, and the bite force of Asiatic lion are approx 900 to 940 pounds per square inch. That means the bite force of an African lion is slightly stronger than an Asiatic lion. Speed. The African and Asiatic lion both can reach speed up to 80 km per hour, but only for very short distances. Fight. Both lions in Africa and Asia are the lion species, of course, but lions living in Africa tend to be slightly larger than the Asiatic lion and would likely have a bit more experience against other large predators and more dangerous prey. Asiatic lions only coexist with Indian leopards and striped hyenas. Both can't compete physically with adult lions, and the large prey they hunt is restricted to domestic cattle, buffalo, and nilgai. On the other hand, African lions compete with spotted hyena as well as the Nile crocodile. They also hunt the dangerous African buffalo and even giraffe as well as other large ungulates. In extreme cases, they go after hippos, rhinos, and elephants. So in this reason, African lions are much more aggressive than Asiatic lions. But Asiatic lions generally prefer to escape confrontation with other large carnivores. The main reason for these physiological differences are that Asiatic lions hunt much smaller prey than African lions. So it's very clear that African lion need immense muscle power, strong canine and claws to take down large prey. Oppositely, the Asiatic lions are restricted to a single national park in India, and there simply aren't much resources to sustain large prides of powerful lions because of the reduced gene pool. So in 1 versus 1 battle, I strongly think that African lion have 65% chances to win this battle easily against Asiatic lion. At last, I will say that African lion and Asiatic lions both are majestic creatures of nature. Now, African lions are considered vulnerable in IUCN status and Asiatic lions considered critically endangered in IUCN. So now they both need more conservation. Otherwise, our future generation will watch them only in the pages of books and television. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and share.